All right, welcome. Glad y'all was able to make it here tonight. Usually we do not meet on holidays, but tonight I did something a little different and went ahead and jumped on anyway. So thank you for coming in. Thank you for being a part of us tonight. I'm not going to hold you long. I really want to do more Q&A, get to know a little bit more about you and see what you have going on and maybe why you got on this call, what brought you here and where do you hope to go from here, right? So right now I'm trying to stop a couple of things because usually, interesting. Well, let me stop it. All right, there we go. Let me do a couple more things so that we can get started. All right, there we go. All right, so I'm Coach LaTerrence Williams, been in real estate for quite a while now, and glad y'all made it, right? We usually don't do it on holidays. I'm active duty military, and usually I be out with my family, and I try and give time to them and give a little commitment to them. But tonight I said, let me get on anyway, and as you can see, I done grew a beard out, and I'm going through a transition into retirement. This platform is a platform to help everyone eliminate financial distress, right? That's like a distraction from what you really want to do in life. You want to have nice cars. Oh, I'm sorry, I need to go live. I'm sorry. There's a couple things I didn't do. Let me make my automation happen and let's go live. Why not go live? Everybody be mad to me. Why you still doing it? All right. So populate. All right, guys, I got three screens. So when I'm looking off, that's why I'm looking at the other screen. Coach Joe may pop on, may not. Usually we also, he may not pop on. So y'all help me out to yourself. For the most part, we try and help folks to eliminate distractions, right? So you want your kids to go to great schools, correct? You want to have RVs, boats. You want to go on vacation regularly. And you want to drive nice cars, live in nice neighborhoods. So therefore, you need some kind of income coming in. And for the most of us, our job give us an income, but that income have all these different taxations that by the time you get your money's watered down. You already got taxed when they gave you your first check. Then when you're driving home, you get gas, you got taxed again. Then you stop and buy something to eat, you get taxed again. So by the time you get home, that check, let's say it was $10,000, has been watered down to probably like about $5,000 that you brought home after paying your individual retirement account or your 401k account or your other investments account. Because you got to invest your money, right? As you get money, you should be investing it some type, shape, form, or fashion, right? And what I learned pretty early in life and what I've been beat upside my head with for the last few years I've been living is that either you have a play to run or you're running somebody else's play, right? Either you're running your actions and your goals and you're on your plan or somebody else create a plan for you to run, right? So what we are trying to do is help you to create a financial plan for retirement that goes against what goes with the job. It's in addition to, right? It's like, hey, this don't have anything to do with each other. My job is my job. I'm working it. I love my job. I have a fantastic job. You pay me well. You give me skill sets. Absolutely wonderful. However, the income is not enough for me to get wealthy off, build generational wealth off, and to do those things. So we have to reinvest that money to something that's going to grow your money. Or we have to learn a skill set in addition to the job that you can use to make your money make money. How does that sound for everybody? If you're in the chat box right now, you should be doing some thumbs up or that sound great, or you should be saying something in the chat box to get me hyped up to say, hey, let me take it up another notch, right? So That's what we want for you, and that's our goal. All right. So I'm not going to hold you on again. If you want my audiobook, I do have audiobook. You can more than welcome to go to that audiobook.investingnow.com, and you definitely can go ahead and get the audiobook, right? It's definitely a great tool to use to get you kind of understanding how money works. Now we got a few basic objectives, right? We'll go over our objectives, our mission. I pretty much told you our mission is to help eliminate financial distractions so you can do what you came to earth to do, right? God put us on earth for a purpose. It's not to go chase the bag and run after the bag, but if you learn and you get that bag, taking care of all those distractions, now you got clarity and you can do what you're supposed to do. So if you don't believe in God, I'm sorry, but whatever you believe in, why have you here, hey, that's what you're here for, right? You were built with a purpose, not to go chase money, right? Bring value and the money will come to you, right? Then we talk about a little bit of our team and what we do and all the different ways that make money, right? So again, we want to eliminate. So I'm gonna beat that in, and I'm gonna go back. I guess I did just blow past our mission. So let me talk about the objectives, right? First, we want to help you to create profitable real estate transactions. Who want profit? I'm sure everybody wants profits, right? So we're going to help you to learn how to make profitable real estate transactions. Next, we want to provide you with all the documentation you need, right? All the documentation you need. You're more than welcome to go and change it up if you want to, but it's been working for me in 4 different states: Louisiana, Mississippi, Virginia, North Carolina. It's worked for me in all 4 of those states. So I don't know why you need to change it, but if you want to change it, so more to be, right? And then we want to give you best practices how we do business and what works for us. I'm actively coaching a lot of people in different avenues, right? So I know what the best practices out there, right? I've been in the military since I've been 17 years old, and I'm at retirement age. So a long time, right? And I'm a school teacher by trade. So that's what you're dealing with. Yep, coach football, basketball, track, and an actual school teacher that went to school to be a teacher, right? Let me make sure nobody's in the playroom, whatever, waiting room. All right, so I went to school to be a teacher. I'm not one of those people who say, "Oh, by the way, I can't work nowhere else, so I want to be a teacher," or "I want summers off, so I'm gonna be a teacher." I'm actually a person that went to high school to work to be a teacher. So this come natural. This come natural. All right. So we want to help you eliminate financial distraction in your life. Everybody loves money, period. If you don't love money, I don't know why you're on the call, because it's a lot of money in this business. You're providing value in so many ways. One way you're providing value is you helping somebody with a home, right? You're helping somebody to live in a product. That's money coming in. You're helping somebody eliminate a problem. I have a house. I'm living in California. My auntie left me that house. She passed. It's in New York. I don't want to move to New York from California. I have a problem. I don't want that house. You have people that live and pay their bills on time for years, and all of a sudden they pass. Now the house is there, and the people that lived in that house grew up, moved out that house, and don't want to come back to that community, don't want to come back to that state, don't want to come back to that area. Now that house is paid up, everything was done right, they passed, so now the house is in probate, and then the family don't want to come back for it, so it's vacant, and now that's a problem for the state, the city, because nobody paying those bills anymore, and the people don't want it. That's a problem. So you eliminate it. Then you have people like myself and other people that want to buy as many properties as they can. As many properties as they can legally, as many properties they can off the record, as many properties as they can if they can. We need help finding those properties. If I'm using all my energy looking for properties myself, then it's taking energy away from the things I could be doing with structuring better deals, talking to more people, and communicating other things. If I got somebody else finding me deals and bringing them to me, I say yes or no. You just gave me value and you deserve whatever you make. Did I break that down pretty good? How you can make OPM, other people money by working in this perfection and learn how to make profitable deals? All right, that's a little bit about it. You can read for yourself all those details, right? All right, so time management. In order to do these things, the one thing we don't have is time, right? I've been doing this for a long time, and I have effectively found out that I'm not effective if I'm trying to do so much and I got so much on my plate and I don't know how to put it on there. So if you go to investingnow2021.com/weekly planner, I created my own planner so that you can use. Created my own planner for you to use, right? I want you to be able to put your time on a schedule and know what you got done today. Know how you got it done and know why you got it done. And now you understand, hey, I can get more done in a day because I know what I did. Now, I know that I have several journals around here, several notebooks, and writing it down is so cute and so fancy and so great. But when I put it on Google Drive document, it's everywhere I go. And at nighttime, I can just clean it up and redirect it or retype or add on, and it's all there, not scratch out on a piece of paper and do all. And I'm not, hey, I have planners. I have physical planners, but by having this Google document, it helps. It helps, right? So I created a doggone weekly planner to help folks plan for success. Plan for success. Because we want you to be a good governor of your time, right? And then for those that's on the call, what I'm going to do is, again, I got 3 screens. So when I'm looking all around, I got several screens to move this one up. And I'm going to share that link with you so that you can have that link and you ain't got to go look for it since you're on this Zoom call. How about that? Don't want you to work too hard. Work too hard, you ain't going to want to do it at all. So important to eliminate copy. All right, everybody on the call, I'm putting in the chat. Reg now. Reg now. I like that. Reg. All right, there you go. Right there. All right, so you got that. All right, cool beans. Let's move forward. Not gonna keep y'all all night. Now, if you're able to eliminate financial distractions, you can have less stress and worry about where's your time going, right? If you have less stress and worry about what your time doing, then you have more a way to produce more, right? Produce more. It hinder you from goal achievement. If you're wasting time doing stuff that is not important, then guess what? What is important and why? How can you prioritize if you don't list out what what you have to do this week? Right? And that's my goal, to help you understand what is important. And when it comes to your job is definitely important because you got a guaranteed check. So you know that that's 8 hours a day that you're going to be at work. You got a lunch break, you got before you go to work, and you got after you get out to work that you need to be planning for. Right? Now, if you work from home and you can get away with it, you can do a couple of things. You can do a couple of things. Maybe you have that flexibility to work on other things while you work from home. However, if you work a 9 to 5 job, you know you have a lunch break that you can take and effectively use those 15 minutes in there and use those wisely each day so that you can move the ball rolling. We teach you some lead generating strategies to go and, hey, target these areas and go and work in these areas, then guess what you're going to do? You're going to be more effective. It's like riding a bike. You start riding it, and then you get in a cycle and you keep that cycle going, the bike is coasting. And that's what we want to teach you, little drills and skills that you can do daily that's going to pay dividends on the long run as long as you can consistent and dedicated and committed. That's what we want, goal achievement. And goal achievement is clear the financial distractions. We need the money coming in on a regular basis. Come on, give me some thumbs up or something in the chat box. Y'all ain't put nothing in the chat box. Give me something. Give me something, y'all. Help me out. Pump me up. All right. So I'm being that eliminating the distraction down. So some of the other benefits, right? When you benefit that, you got mental clarity, right? You're not distracted by all the things. People say something to you, you can actually focus on what the heck they're saying. You improve focus. That means when I've got time to work on one thing, I'm working on this one thing. I'm not worried about 3 and 4 different things because now I'm focused on this. I have time allocated to that, right? Enhanced productivity. Do you see productivity going up if you're focusing on one thing and knocking one thing out at a time each day? Your productivity will go up. And then you will ultimately pursue your goal and knock out your number one goal, right? And that's what we want you to do. So understanding that you have to have goals, you have problems, you got to list them out, the opportunities, and you got to decide what action you're going to take, right? So I call something called, I'm going to stay right here for a little while, right? It's a little bit more of personal growth and development because that's what you get a little bit with me, right? With my background. So therefore, you have something called tea, right? Tea. I've been talking about what tea are you drinking for a long time. I have a can. Where's that can? Glad I just said that. I got a can that I just brought in from work that says TEA, and it's candy in there. And when people come and say stuff to me and they're feeling depressed or sounding mad or sound disgusted, I go grab the jar and I give it to them, say, okay, here you go. What tea are you drinking? Right? What's your thoughts, your emotions, and the actions? That's what T stand for me. What thoughts are you having that's dictating your emotions, that's causing you to have these actions that happen afterwards? If somebody step on my foot, I'm pissed off, right? So now my thought is, how dare you? Now I'm pissed off, my emotion, and now I'm ready to whoop your butt, right? That's my reaction. Or I can say, my thoughts is, dang, we too close, man. Right? I'm sorry, man. Oh, long wait. You just stepped on my foot. Okay, my emotion is, I'm giving you a pass. It was an accident. My reaction is, I talk to you like I got good sense and I don't go off on you. Thoughts, emotion, actions, right? So that's one thing. Now we're gonna talk about something else. I got something I just created called Tear Up. All right, we're gonna tear up. We're gonna think about results now, right? Are you letting results dictate your thoughts, or your thoughts dictating your results? Right? We went from T to, hey, the result. Hey, you know what? I don't want to do this because I failed at all of these things. So why would I be great at this? That's results of what you did in the past dictating what you're thinking about the future. Or are you saying that, hey, I failed at these things because I wasn't focused, I didn't prioritize, I didn't do these things. So that's the result of why I failed. Now I'm thinking about, how can I get the result I want? That's going to say, hey, this is a positive vibe now, right? Oh, wow. So since I don't have that and I didn't do well at that time, I can do so much better now because I learned from that process. I learned from that process. And one of the things I try and share with folks, like, just to kind of run through that a little bit deeper, if I say I want to buy a car by the end of the year and I want to be a 2024, right? And then all of a sudden I buy a car by the end of the year, was I successful? Yes, I bought a car. But when I bought the car, I did not do my research to find out the insurance went up. I did not figure out it was a gas guzzler. I did not feel out that, hey, this car is one of those cars that everybody easily can break in and steal. So I made a lot of mistakes by taking that action, but I was successful. I bought a car and I learned from the transaction. I learned all these new things that I didn't think about, didn't dig too deep in on the front end, right? But am I unsuccessful because I bought the car I wanted and I just didn't get the reaction, or I didn't get all the results I want? No, I'm successful. So whenever you're taking these steps in real estate, you're not going to know everything up front. That's what I'm getting at. You're not going to have all the answers. So for all you people out there that feel like I can research this and research this and research this and understand this before I get started, you're not. You're not, because you're going by what you heard and you're going by what you read. You're not going by the actions you take and the results you got. That's why I came up with T and Tier. T I've been talking about for a long time. What tea you drinking? Tier is about results. I want you to tear up for success because you're gonna learn. There's gonna be some heartache. There's gonna be some crying involved. There's gonna be some cheering involved. You're gonna cheer for, hey, I did it. I can't believe I did it. But you have to have that positive mentality. You have to have that positive thought pattern that you got this and you on the right track. What did Tyler Perry buy? He bought a whole Fort McPherson, right? Now he got the only black that got his own studio because he bought real estate. 1 billion, 1 billion net worth, the number 9th richest black person in America now. LeBron James is above him, right? LeBron James is the only one above him at 1 billion. And he's a young 30-some-year-old kid, right? He's still a kid, 30-some years old. You're still your kid. Like, you ain't getting old till you're 40. But he's a 1.0 billion worth. Then I think you got after that, you got Tiger Woods, 1.1, right? Then you got some other folks, right? So I've been doing my research on the richest black folks so that I can go ahead and talk about these people next month in February. Start planning ahead. Plotting out my time, guys. So when we have goals, I have a goal. I want to post something about, African-American history every month. Since I'm a financial coach and advisor and mentor, then I want to talk about some finance so we can pump people up, right? So that's the problem. I need to go and find more current events of who's doing what. Then I list it out. Then I decide to share it like I'm doing now. right? So that's what I need y'all to do, right? That's what I want you to do, right? So we're gonna identify and address financial concerns promptly, right? We gotta look at where's your money going now. I got a budget sheet too that I give folks for Google Drive as well. We want to break down where is your money going now. If you don't know where your money going, and if you're not paying yourself first and you're paying bills first, I that may not be the best course of action. The bill's gonna be there. You're gonna have the bills. But if you pay yourself first and invest first, you know you have long-term money down the road. Bill's gonna be there promptly. All right. So we want to think about the financial concerns. We want to think a little different. Whatever you've been taught, think about who taught you. That's what my audiobook is about. Who taught you this? Is that person living a lifestyle that you would like to live? Is that person making the amount of money you would like to make? Is that person doing the things in life that you would like to do that taught you how money works? How the heck they gonna get you where you're going if you're still listening to those ways of doing things? Not gonna be as successful. And if not, gotta flip something and change something, right? So we gotta set some clear financial goals for your money, and you gotta dictate where it goes. You gotta steer the car, you gotta steer the truck, you gotta steer the motorcycle, you gotta steer the bike. You gotta steer your money where it goes, not somebody else dictate. Again, what I said when I first started was, if you don't have a plan, somebody else got a plan for you. You have to create a plan. That's why I started we're here, right? Start right here. Then you got to utilize the planning process. You got to utilize the material. You got to utilize what's given to you. Too much is expected, too much is given, much is expected. Once you get it, you got to utilize it, right? And then when you utilize it, you got to come up with some success so you can tell other folks about it and they utilize it, right? So real estate is more than just buying houses and selling houses. It's about understanding the whole process and understand what worth you bring to it, right? So our goal is we want to bring you up a solution, right? Again, let me highlight eliminate financial distress with a retirement strategy, empowering your thoughts, empowering your money through this, right? So we know you want to retire, we know you want a vacation, we know you have medical bills, you know you got regular housing bills, then you want to leave something back for other people. Hopefully that's what you want to do, right? So that's the goal right there, is to figure out a path, a goal, and a plan for you to do that. Prioritize everything you do so you can make those statements. And that when you at old age, you're not changing your lifestyle to meet a retirement life. You're not changing your lifestyle saying, oh, I'm on a set income, right? Who want to live a lifestyle where you're on a set income? Right? I want to live a lifestyle of abundance. And the way I'm doing is by accumulating wealth through real estate. You accumulate wealth through real estate. Now I have so many houses. If something happens, I can easily sell a house and take care of this, sell a house and take care of that. I can easily borrow against a house and take care of this, borrow against a house and take care of that, get a HELOC or a LOC, a lock, line of credit, or a home equity line of credit. That's how the wealthy keep getting wealthy. And if you pass, you have enough insurance to pay it all off, pay all your properties off, pay everything off. So you leave it in a trust, pay for your kids, 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 right? I want to leave 4 generations of wealth, 4 generations with wealth when I pass, right? And the way you do that is by coming with a plan, taking actions, and sticking to it. Taking action, sticking to it, right? So efficiency, right, through financial focus. That's what we're trying to teach you and trying to help you with. Again, these ain't nothing but hyperlinks to the same book that I'm in the Google Drive document. Here's the audio book, and that's how we want to teach you guys. We want to work together with you to make that happen. If you're interested in that, right? If you're interested in doing this, then you need to go ahead and download the audio book. The Plan for Success link. All right, you need to download that. You'll get an email from me to get on my schedule. We have a 15-minute coaching call for free, not charging anything, to figure out, hey, can we work together? Who you are, what you have to bring to the table, to see where we can go to partnership. Right? We're creating partnerships with people to create financial wealth. We want to use OPM, other people money, to buy our rental properties and to grow our financial wealth, right? Again, we want to use OPM, other people money, to grow our our portfolios. That's really it. It's just that simple. We already know that people passing. We know that people moving. We know that people do not want to stay certain places. Those houses are vacant. When those houses are vacant, that's a problem. Now the city not getting paid, the county not getting paid, people are not getting paid. People are not getting paid. Then guess what? That hurts everybody. So we got to create a way to get these folks, get these houses taken care of, right? Then we have to find people like myself that want to buy more properties. We got to find a way to get those properties to them. We got to find a way to say, hey, this property is available. It's a great deal. Here you go. They buy it, you make a profit. We all make a profit. We move forward. We keep doing it over and over again. We use that profit to buy a rental. We use that profit to work on our rental. We use OPM to do all these things. And then when that money start coming in as a rental, then we keep doing the same thing over and over again and keep growing the cycle. I'm giving you the gameplay. I'm giving you the playbook. I'm giving you the play to run. You just got to run it, and you got to be committed and determined and dedicated to that. This is what you want for your family. This is what you want for you. When you go on vacation, you won't say that I'm not spending my money that I work hard for in my job. The money I made off this house is paying for this vacation. The next car I buy, the money from this car I just bought, this house I just flipped or wholesale, or I did this transaction, this profitable deal, pay for this down payment on this car, or pay for the car outright if I save enough. You want to do stuff like that where you make other people money pay for your electric bill, your water bill, your gas bill, your mortgage. When OPM, other people money is paying for those things, can you imagine you having clarity? You can focus on what you should be doing on what you're on this earth for. Can you imagine that? All right, so that's pretty much the call tonight. It was really about me helping you get past the fight, flight, or freeze method, right? And the way we're gonna do that is we're gonna go ahead and plan for success, right? And we're gonna have a priority of what we're gonna do on a daily basis. We're gonna go. If you need some more encouragement, I would definitely ask you to get the audio book, Invest Now, Investing Now 2021.com. Go there, buy that audio book, download it. It's like super cheap. I think I did it for like $8 or something. Hey, it tells you about money and how money works. So I think I have one person left. If you would like to speak or something, you can raise your hand or do a thumbs up and I'll let you speak. But that's pretty much the call tonight. I'm trying to keep it really clean, really simple. I got right to it. Again, it's all about taking action. It's all about commitment. It's all about trying to be your very best version of you, right? Why wait to be great? You can go to that Facebook community as well. Anybody on YouTube land and everywhere else, you can go to Facebook. Why wait to be great goal overachiever and join our challenge? Right now, I'm challenging everybody to walk 1 mile a day. Start taking care of you so you can have your health. Start just starting off with 1 mile. I don't want you to continue to do 1 mile, but that's what we're gonna start you off at. 1 mile a day. Cold, sleet, rain, snow, don't matter. 1 mile a day. Commitment to take care of you and yourself out the movement. So we start with us. We got to start first with us. All right. I don't see your hand going up. Don't see like you want to speak. That's all I have. So unless you have any questions, I can unmute you or you can ask the questions in the chat box. And that's all I have for tonight. Looking forward to serving as many people as possible. Hopefully you get on my schedule. If you want to get on my schedule, you can text me. You can go to www.investingnow2021.com, scroll all the way down to the bottom, click on the link, get on my calendar. It'll show my days and my time I'm available. Definitely do that. That way you don't have to go back and forth with us texting each other over and over again. I hope this was valuable. I hope you found something that you can relate to. And the most important thing, I hope you take action on what inside of you saying, hey, I need to go to the next level. I'm ready to go to another level in real estate and investing and betting on me. That's what I hope the most, right? Because if you don't take action, if you don't tear up for success, and we're about, hey, learn from the results and only thinking and doing just thinking, it's gonna be a long road to taking action. That's really it. There's nothing else to say about it. It's a long road. So, Coach T, my way to be great, invest now, grow your future. We on Facebook, we on Instagram, we on a lot of different platforms, TikTok, all of it. We everywhere, right? Invest now and grow your future, or either investing now 2021, or either why wait to be great, right? Join our communities, follow us. We on Mondays. I got on because, hey, I just wanted to get on and talk real estate and do something to help people. I just got on anyway. So looking forward to speaking with you and talking to you. Thanks.